Head on over to our affiliates at inkgaming.com to pick up playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, anything that you need to get your game night going. Maybe even get yourself a custom playmat. Check out the link in the description below.
That's the best play here.
Pass. Your commander.
She costs 4.
Alright, Ken, edit all that out. And... Okay, Chris, go ahead.
Wait, how far back do we go? I draw my card for turn. All I can say is the first time I saw this set...
I'm sorry, there's no time. Alright, Dan, you heard it here first, man. We gotta team up.
What the heck?
He's only hugging Ken because he's closest.
Well, we're both left-handed. So. Left-handed.
A lot of mana. He has a lot of mana. His commander makes a lot of mana.
Way to clean that up. No, it's a punch. It's a punch.
Alright. Oh, dang. 20! 19.
4.
Vince goes first.
That'll never happen again.
That is impressive.
We weren't recording. No!
Sorry.
I got 19.
Stay tuned for next episode.
Isn't that a kick in the pants?
Yeah. Now I go last. The only good thing about going last is I get to think longer about my
Playing land.
yeah. Just like Dan's playmat says. All right. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the day. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing great. Glad to have you here. So today we are playing the upgraded it's the precons for Bloomburrow, the set, and we're playing the precon that we have upgraded them. It's something we're doing now.
Yeah.
Get used to it. Okay. So everybody took the time to figure out what they wanted to do with their themes. I did. Everybody did. And that's what we're doing. So anyways, you guys can head on down there, check it out if you want. You can head over to Buy Me a Coffee. You can support our channel, help us grow, help us get what we need to get, products, so we can keep opening packs and bring you guys the best quality content we can. You could also help us out by liking and subscribing. Is the best way to do it. We recently just hit 400. We'd like to get to 500. If you could help us out, we would appreciate it.
We're so close.
So close.
And another way to do that is help by sharing these videos with your friends and family, and check out some of our other content after the game. We've done Plane Chase, we've done themed commander nights, so if you want if there's anything like that catches your fancy. Plus we got Duskmorn coming up soon with the new arch enemy, so keep an eye out for that. And let us know in the comments if there's anything you want us to do, like, you know, other themed commander games you haven't seen, or if you have commanders of your own you'd like us to see played, you know, let us know.
Drop it in the comments or contact us. If you have an email, hit us up on Facebook, one of the ways. Yeah, we're getting this done before dusk because we had late access to the products, so it's already all spoiled. Darn it. Anyways. All right, Vince, tell us, what are you playing today?
I'll be playing Golgari today. It is Hazel of the Root Bloom, and it is a Squirrel Druid, 3/5 for 4. I can tap to pay 2 life, tap X untapped tokens I control to add X mana in any combination of colors. And at the beginning of my end step, I can create a token that's a copy of target token I control. If that token is a squirrel, instead create 2 tokens that are copies of it. I did quite a bit to try to upgrade it, obviously. I went with pretty much 100% squirrels instead of other tokens and squirrels. So I did use a lot of stuff from the new set because it's heavy with squirrels, as all your guys' tribes as well. But a lot of the old ones I was able to use too, and then hopefully some token doublers and maybe triplers and
quadruplers.
Try to take advantage of that.
There's a bunch
Or just go Squirrel Army if that doesn't work. We'll see what happens.
This is a bunch of cards you've been saving up since Modern Horizons 2.
I have a lot of Modern Horizons 2. I had the
been,
Secret Lair. I got a lot of squirrel stuff.
You've
so-
been squirreling it away for this?
Yeah. Buried it, dug it up. Perfect time of year.
Yeah, he went foraging for these cards.
That's it. Couldn't think of the word because it's new.
Nice.
On to you, Dan.
All right, I am playing Zinnia, Valley's Voice. For a blue, a red, and a white, it's a legendary creature, Bird Bard. Flying, Zinnia, Valley's Voice gets +X/+0, where X is the number of other creatures you control with base power 1. Creature spells you cast have offspring 2. So I think that's a new mechanic for this set, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you may pay an additional 2 as you cast a creature spell. If you do, when that creature enters, create a 1/1 token copy of it. So basically my goal is just to get big creatures out and then make a copy of it for 2. And especially creatures that have additional effects, you know. So I'm a little lighter on, you know, enchantments and sorceries because I'm hoping to get double effects off of creature ETBs and whatnot.
Cool.
Creatures.
So
That is cool.
So Vince went 100% squirrels. You went like
Oh, there's
5%.
no really tribal here.
He's just stompy
Yeah.
tribal.
I'm just hoping my little tiny things can keep up with this big.
I don't know that they're gonna be big. It's more like, oh, I'm, you know,
You're looking for ETB.
Solemn Simulacrum. Okay, you get 2 effects of that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Get-
that's a good.
Start doubling cards that are already good.
Right.
Nice.
yeah, cool.
That is cool.
This would be exciting. All right. Well, my commander I hope is also exciting. It's Miss Bumbleflower. She's a rabbit citizen for 1 green, white, and blue. 1/5 with vigilance. Whenever I cast a spell, target opponent draws a card. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until end of turn. This is the second time this ability has resolved this turn. You draw 2 cards. And so this is the group hug precon. I probably could have upgraded a little bit more, but I wanted to lean less away from just generic group hug and more towards like I want to target who is actually getting the group hug effects. Like if there's somebody actually behind, I want to help them out and, you know, maybe make a friend
So
during the game.
no other rabbits per se.
No, yeah, I mean, there's still a few rabbits in here.
Okay.
I didn't completely cut out the group hug element, so there's still some effects that will benefit everybody at the table, but I wanted to try to like narrow it more down towards me being able
Single
to
hug.
control it. You get a hug, you don't get a hug. You know, something like that, where it's like I don't want the person in the lead to continue getting in the lead, even though I'm trying to help other people.
So you put the wedding ring in there and stuff that only. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be cool. Ken, what did you cook up with your precon upgrade?
Well, this is something I had to really just overhaul. The deck was interesting, but it needed an overhaul. So I'm playing Bello, Bard of the Brambles. It's a legendary raccoon bard. During your turn, each non-equipment artifact and non-aurora enchantment you control with mana value 4 or greater is a 4/4 elemental creature in addition to its other types, and has indestructible haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. He's a 3/3 for 3. The deck is cool. It is definitely not raccoon tribal because nothing really. Maybe there were some raccoons, but it just
There's some in the new set, but I don't know many old
Didn't
ones.
have that kindred flavor.
it didn't weave into it. So I wasn't like they put a bunch of big stumpy creatures that had to do with pumping up other creatures, but it was like few enchantments, few artifacts. So there's like 21 of each in this deck. So
Nice.
definitely made it go up because they're just enchantments and I'm going to be able to do stuff, and I got ways to maybe double their effects and stuff like that. So I really spent a lot of time trying to up the ante on the other stuff that's in there. So they're going to be creatures for me. Hopefully I can get in
trying
damage
to-
cards.
Took it from trash to treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Oh, I get it.
So you could have went bard
Definitely
tribal.
understand.
He's got a bard. You got a bard.
It's more enchantment and artifact tribal.
There you go. That's a thing. All right. That's what I wanted to hear.
But they'll all be 4/4s, so as long as they cost 4, they'll be 4/4 elementals that are indestructible. So that's the big deal to me right there. So even if there's a board wipe, I'll still have creatures at by the beginning of my next turn or something. You know, depending if I can keep my commander relevant and on the board and stuff. But we will see how this goes, and I hope it goes well, because I always have fun whenever we do these whenever we do these upgrades now that Vince helped suggest that. And you guys voted on the poll on the channel to say, yeah, we want to see upgrades, and that's what we're going with now. So we appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. All right, so we have a squirrel druid, a bird bard, rabbit citizen, and a raccoon bard. Well, we've upgraded, we sleeved up, drew our cards. We know Vince is going first, so kick us off.
Enter the battlefield. Da-da-da.
Draw this card. And I will play a Baron Moor tapped because I do not have a turn 1 play. Go ahead.
For tasting more, it's bear.
Draw. Evolving Wilds. Tap, sacrifice, search my library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, tap, shuffle. Go ahead, Chris.
Does that make you feel sick playing a lesser than rare Terramore?
Plains.
Alright, I got a Sea Chrome Coast, because it's like the best time to play it. Enters tapped unless I control 2 or fewer other lands. So it's blue-white.
Oh yeah, they just reprinted
One. Yeah, no, it works.
Yeah.
those. It seems to be they reprinted the Mirrodin lands.
Yes.
Yeah, they reprinted them in these pre-sons. Pretty cool. Alright, draw. Speaking of group hugs, Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Each land is a forest in addition to their other types.
Oh,
You're
handy.
welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, it actually does help me. Sorry.
And pass.
Untap, draw, and then I will play this forest. That is also a forest.
In addition to its other types.
And then I will tap those for a Talisman of Resistance, which I could tap for colorless or black or green, but it does 1 damage to me. Go ahead.
Untap, draw. I will play Shivan Reef. Tap to add a colorless or tap to add a blue or a red, and it deals 1 damage to me. Tap them both for Selfless Spirit. Flying. Selfless Spirit. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn when I sacrifice it.
Oh, that was a
2/1.
reprint in there?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good one. I'll draw. Fun. Alright, I'll play a Sungrass Prairie. It's a signet land for green and a white, or it's a forest.
Yeah, that's a
Thanks, Ken.
board white.
Signet land.
Go ahead.
Alright,
Fought away.
draw.
Depends on how.
Alright, I'll play a forest, which is a forest in addition to its other types, and then I will pay 2, and I'm going to play Farseek. Search your library for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. As I'm doing that, I will pass it over to you, Vince.
Untap.
Everybody with these turn 2
Draw.
plays.
That's right.
Yeah, man. What you gonna do about it?
I'll do something, maybe.
Not on turn 2 anymore.
Yeah, true.
I'll play Woodland Cemetery untapped because I control a swamp and a forest. But it's either or. I think. Let's see. Which one's better?
Just, I'm playing a Tiger Punch as my land. It's a forest and a mountain, so continue.
I am going to pay 2 for an Arcane Signet, and then I'm going to pay 1 black for a Boneache Overseer. It's a 1/1 Squirrel Warlock. I can tap it to pay a life, draw a card, activate only if 3 or more cards left my graveyard this turn, or if I sacrificed a food this turn. So I gotta get some foods out. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. There's foods. Like foraging.
Playing from Chris's
Foraging.
Food tribal.
food tribal.
Food truck.
Food counters, legends, soup.
Food truck
Tribal.
tribal.
Food trucks.
Go ahead, dude.
Food trucks. Wow.
Kindred food trucks.
I will play a Ferris Lake, which I can pay 1 to tap to add a blue and a red. I will tap Shivan Reef for a colorless, Ferris Lake for a blue-red, and a Plains, and I will cast Zinnia, Valley's Voice.
Ow, no.
Flying. Zinnia's Valley Voice gets +X+0, where X is the number of other creatures you control with base power 1. Creature spells I cast have offspring 2, and it's a 1/3. Let's see.
Offspring's pretty good band.
Yeah.
I think Vince is winning at the moment, so
What the fudge?
take 2.
Alright.
Go ahead, Chris.
Lightning bolt.
Don't bother me. It's early.
It is early, but it's one of those things where if I don't do it, I regret it.
Yeah.
Play of my coast, and what's the best play here?
Pass.
The commander.
She costs 4. I'll do this instead. I'll play Bloomburrow Elder.
Oh, that thing.
Good card.
It's a 0/0, but it gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents I control, which is 2 since it's a 2-color creature. It says Vigilance, and I can tap it and add for each color among permanents I control, add 1 mana of that color.
Those are so good in like 5-color decks.
Oh, yeah.
Any.
That's true. No, it is.
Go ahead, Ken.
All right, I will untap and I will draw. I will play a forest. And I will play Bello. Bard of Brambles. I have no equipments or artifacts out, so right now it's just 3/3. So I will pass since it. Yeah. My raccoon has no haste. So
Untap, draw. Okay, interesting. And I will cast my commander. Hazel of the Root Bloom, 3/5. I could tap to pay 2 life. Tap X, untap tokens I control, add X mana in any combination of colors. At the beginning of my end step, create a token that's a copy of the target token I control. If that token has a squirrel, instead create 2 tokens that are copies of it. None of that is working at the moment, but everyone's got creatures out now, so there's that.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything leave the graveyard, didn't have any sacrifice, I came to that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put out Golgari Rot Farm. It gives me green or black. I have to return a land to my hand.
Gives you green and black fits.
Yes. And then
And green.
I am going to pay 1 black and cycle the land I just put back in my hand to draw a card.
Smort.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Smort.
Yeah. Something like that. Go ahead.
We'll say that.
Big brain plays.
It was a thing,
Untap.
so I was like, yeah, it's gonna look good. Didn't work, but it looked good.
You drew a card. It's one of the most powerful things in Magic.
I will play an island, then 1, 2, 3. Caretaker's Talent. It's an enchantment. Gain the next level as a sorcery to add its ability. And it starts at 1. Whenever 1 or more tokens I control enter and draw a card, this ability triggers only once each turn. If I pay 1 more, this class becomes level 2. Create a token that's a copy of target token you control. And if I pay 4 more, creature tokens I control get +2/+2. So neat.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Eventually, it might be useful. Go ahead.
Tap, draw. Let's go through planes. And I'll cast my commander, Miss Bumbleflower. She's here. Okay. Vince, how big are your creatures?
3/5, 1/1.
How big are your guys' creatures,
thinking
everybody
for a
other than
minute.
Vince? So Vince has big creatures. Dan has littler creatures,
do?
I think.
Defense.
1, 3.
I have a 3/3. He's got a 3/3. and a
Yeah.
1/1.
1/1 and
I have a
3/5.
3/3 now with Vigilance I'd like to use. I guess I'll attack Dan for 3.
Ooh. I didn't attack you last turn.
You're mean. I just want to extend the game.
You mean shorten.
He wants to take the lead.
Advance the board state. Alright, I'll use Bloomburrow Elder so I have all 3 colors of my color identity. So I'll add blue, green, and white.
Is that John Favre? Or Favre?
I'll cast Manglehorn.
Oh,
geez.
Alright, so I'm casting a spell, so target opponent gets to draw a card. Ken, would you like to draw a card?
I sure would.
Cool.
Thanks.
I will choose you, and then put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Gains flying until end of turn.
Oh, sure. Pick the guy who's winning.
What?
They're 40 life.
Well, you know,
Make the Manglehorn slightly bigger.
slightly.
Is that the one that, what does Megahorn do again?
So when it enters the battlefield, I may destroy target artifact. Artifacts my opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Definitely.
pop your arcane
Obviously
significance.
affects me. So all everybody's under the battlefield tapped?
Yeah.
Yeah, artifacts my opponent's control.
Group
Go
hug, he
ahead.
helps the guy winning and crushes the guy that already got attacked once.
Untap.
Unbelievable.
Draw. Alright, so.
Well, I attacked the guy that attacked you.
Yeah, you got rid of my artifact, so it didn't help.
Your enemies for life now.
I guess.
I'm going to play a Compulsion Forest. Tap for colorless, or I get tap for red or green. It deals 1 damage to me. Alright, let's see how this works. Because I think it works right. Okay, it's 1, 2, tap this for colorless, that's 3. I will play Mithril Coat. It has flash, it's indestructible. When Mithril Coat enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. The equipped creature has indestructible, so it will immediately attach to Bello, Bard of the Brambles.
Yeah, but it's
comes
tapped.
Comes in play taps. My bad.
But your coat's also a creature now?
No,
Oh.
casting cost is 3, not 4.
Oh, okay. Got
But I will pay 2, and I will play Sanctum Weaver. I could tap it and add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of enchantments you control, counts itself. It's a 0/2. It's a dork that exponentially grows. So, that is honestly where I'm going to end my turn. I want to do more, but I feel like I don't want to get too far out there and leave myself defenseless, so I will pass the turn.
It's early, you could be defenseless. You're 40, you could take a hit.
Yeah.
Untap, and draw.
At least my commander is indestructible. So.
We'll play this swamp. That is also a forest. And man, I really don't want to do this yet, but I might have no choice. I'm going to wait for Ken.
What?
Nothing. What I do? Nothing. That's why I'm waiting. I was waiting, but I got to do something because if I sit here forever, it's not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and just wing it here. I'm going to pay 1, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Rootcast Apprenticeship. I get to choose 3, and I can choose the same mode more than once. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Create a token that's a copy of target token I control. Target player creates a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Target opponent sacrifices a non-token artifact. So,
Boy.
you're the only one with an artifact,
You have an artifact.
but I'm not my opponent.
It says target player. You can target
So
yourself.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to make 2 green squirrels, and I'll choose you to sacrifice a non-token artifact.
Harsh. That was harsh. Goodbye, Mithril
I'm
Coat.
glad I gave you a card.
Yeah. I didn't do anything to anybody.
And then only no point in attacking because everyone's got bigger stuff.
Now you know how it feels.
No, you attacked. So how do you mean?
I didn't attack you because you had a 5 toughness creature. Now I have the 5 toughness creature. How does it feel?
Which one is it? Your commander?
yeah,
How big
my
is the Mangleborn?
It's a 3/3 right now.
Oh, okay. And yours is 1/3
Yeah.
and 2/1.
Yeah.
I can see Ken's. Well, yours is right there. So I'll move to my end step. At the beginning of my end step, create a token that's a copy of target token I control. If that token is a squirrel, create 2. So I am up to 4 squirrels.
He's popping off.
With one spell, I would consider it pop up. Would have did more, but I lost my arcade signal.
Yeah, he's not popping off. He's
I didn't even destroy it.
Papadopoulos.
You destroyed my... Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's indestructible.
It's only because the
But I had to-
opportunity arose itself. It's not because I was like purposely like, yeah, I gotta. I just did what he did with my arcane signet. I looked around the board. I'm like, oh, there's a artifact.
Hey, value.
Basically,
Was it just artifact, or was it artifact and enchantment?
it was just artifact.
Ah, darn.
Because yes, I would have got rid of dance thing if it was enchantment.
What?
Nothing. No,
It is
nothing to do with you.
I'm confused.
Yeah, never mind. You only heard what you wanted to hear.
Dan's thinking.
These are not the cards you're looking for.
Alright, I'm gonna play Sulphur Falls. It enters the battlefield tapped unless I control an island or a mountain.
And forest.
Let's see. Shield Broker, Cephalid Advisor. When Shield Broker enters the battlefield, put a shield counter on target non-commander creature I don't control. I gain control of that creature for as long as it has a shield counter on it.
Oh boy.
If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead.
Better regeneration.
3/4.
Well, so you gotta keep it like.
So I get to steal something from it until it takes damage. And my best bet is your Manglehorn.
Oh, okay.
See, green is relevant for me.
I thought he was going to steal my mana dork,
So
honestly.
when it takes damage or dies,
Yeah, that
it
would've
just
been-
loses the shield counter, but he gets it back.
Yes.
Okay,
It's better
so
regeneration.
it won't actually die.
Defense.
Yeah. It's a
And
3/3.
now for revenge, Chris, take 3 in the air, one of which is commander.
Sure.
Dun dun dun. 20 more commander damage. Oh wait, you hit me for commander Dan, right?
I should have stolen your
Right.
mana dork. Oh well.
No, I don't think
I
you
don't
did.
think I did.
You
no.
attacked me with the other form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Selfless
just
Spirit.
Just a spirit.
Alright, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Draw. Play Temple of Mystery. Enters tapped. I can scry 1. That is not what I'm looking for. To the bottom with thee.
To the bottom with you.
Now what?
Pass your turn.
I might, actually.
Oh. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, yeah, Dan could have stole my creature, and I've got a lot other things going on in hand right now. So, yeah, go ahead, Ken.
Ouch.
Okay. I will untap and draw. See what we can do here. That's what I think I have to do. Do. I will play Destiny Spinner. That's enchantment creature, human. Creatures and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. Pay 3 and a green. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control. It's still a land. That gives me a second enchantment, so Sanctum Weaver now taps for 2 mana of any color. So I will tap for 2 red mana. That's 2, 5, and I will play Berserker's Onslaught.
Oh shoot.
Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Non-Aurora enchantments you control have with mana value 4 or greater are 4/4 elemental creatures in addition to their other types, and has indestructible haste. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Wow.
For my Mithril Coat getting destroyed, I will attack Vince with a 4/4.
Oh, that's the 4/4.
Yep. All my enchantments and artifacts.
Make me expend all my stuff early.
It's indestructible
Right.
this turn.
I am going to respond. Okay, I'm going to. I don't have to do all this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to tap Hazel, so I'm going to pay 2 life. 1, 2. Tap X untap tokens I control to add X mana in any combination of colors. I'm going to tap all 4. I'm going to tap it for 2 green and 2 black. The 2 green, I'm going to cast Tear Asunder, exile target artifact or enchantment. If the spell was kicked, which it was not, exile target permanent instead, so I'll exile that. And then with the 2 black, I'm going to play Deadly Dispute as an additional cost of the spell. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. I'll sacrifice one of my squirrels. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. 1, 2. Treasure. Okay.
That's
Tank.
Wow.
Should I take someone else?
Well, you destroyed my mithril
I
card.
know. I would have did the same thing. I just,
Alrighty. Well, nothing else I can do, so I will pass.
Untap, untap, untap all that junk.
Fence. It's either a fogger's kill spell. Flip a coin
You're
every
out
time
of
you attack him and see what
It
happens.
does seem that way.
Yeah.
You're out of control. And I'll play Grim Backwoods as my land. I could tap for colorless or pay 4, sacrifice a creature to draw a card. Do I want to do that?
I don't know. You tell.
I'm asking myself, am I sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Am I sure about that? 4 mana for 1 card. I mean, it's good, but I could do that at any time, right? I gotta do it now.
Good.
So let's put a hold on that.
Put on lightweight.
Put a. I'm not putting anything towards it right now. Is that doing a lot of value? Is that
This?
something that needs to go?
He hasn't made a token yet, so
Said
not
ignore
really.
me.
Okay,
That's
I'm
what he
just
said.
asking out
I mean,
loud. You guys
if,
answered, that's
if
fine.
you want to take care of it, it's cool. But
So set it on fire?
You just made an enemy for life.
What do you mean by taking care of it?
these squirrels are mean.
I haven't done
I
anything
don't
with
want
them
to play
yet.
with these squirrels anymore. Nice.
I am going to.
They keep breaking things.
Can't even attack or anything.
All my stuff is getting broken.
Why does everyone have so much stuff?
Sounds like he can break Dan's stuff too.
Because
so
we're
it's like-
playing lands and advancing our game state.
I like the way you think. All right, I honestly got nothing.
Yeah,
I'll-
Unlike
I
Chris,
used everything during
extending
his
the
turn,
game.
so I'm gonna move to my end step, and at the beginning of it, I will create a token as a copy of target token. If it's a squirrel, create 2. Do I want 1 treasure or 2 squirrels? I think I'm gonna go with 2 squirrels,
2 squirrel
and
token.
that's it for me.
Alright. Untap, draw.
And I'm not winning. I just have one
Wait
life.
for Chris to hug us. He only hugged Ken so far.
He needed a hug.
But I hugged everybody.
I don't.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he
value
wanted.
town
I'm
over
pretty
here.
sure
I
he
have
was-
done 0 damage to everybody, though. I've done damage to myself.
I don't know. I just, I was hoping I would draw a land, but I didn't. So.
You might be able to
Need
help
some
with that.
ramp.
Maybe part of the group hugs. I'll let you use some mana.
But you guys seem to be killing each other.
Ken sit
Yeah, I
back,
haven't found a way
lying
to-
and wait.
I haven't found a way to do damage.
I just
yet.
did something and
Alright.
it ended.
Yeah, that did happen.
I feel like this is the best I can do.
Ooh.
I will pay 4 for Mockingbird. Creature, bird, bard, flying. You may have Mockingbird enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value less than or equal to the amount of mana spent to cast Mockingbird, except it's a bird, in addition to its other types and has flying. Oh, I thought it had to be equal to X, so hang on, I want 1 less. So 3.
It's a Mockingbird.
I'm going to copy your Eldar.
Cool.
And because I have 2, I'm going to pay 2 more to make an additional copy of it.
John Favreau.
None of
Wait,
them are
what are you
legendary,
copying?
right? So,
His
my commander has Offspring 2, so I pay 3 to copy that, and an additional 2 to create a token that's a 1/1 copy of this that will also copy that.
And he'll get a bonus off the
Talk
copy
about
from his
value.
commander.
These are both of Chris's Mana Dorks.
Oh, it itself doesn't become a copy? Oh, no, it's not. No, ignore me. Me dumb.
Whenever 1 or more tokens I control enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn, so I'm going to draw a card.
That's very confusing.
Let's see.
Mockingbirds.
Zinnia gets +X+0, where X is the number of other creatures you control with base power 1. So this is a 1/1, this is a 1/1. Well, base power 1/1 because it's a 1/1 copy due to Offspring.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's the same
it's
card, but it's a 1/1.
Yes.
But you get
But
to
it
do
gets
the
1/1 for
That's gonna-
each
gonna copy. Yeah.
color permanent among other things. I
Yes.
control.
Your
you still get
your
3
copies are
4.
4/4s. Yeah.
That's a 4/4. That's a
Yeah.
4/4.
It's just weird. They're
Wait,
waiting.
Oh, 4 because you got the
It's
green.
+4,
Yeah.
but its base power is 1. Although, does that copy it 0/0?
0. So
But
Yeah,
this
it
one
becomes
is a base power 1/1 because of offspring.
It's a.
But
but then
you get
its
the effect of it.
static effect should take over.
So it'll be a 4/4.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See,
so
the green did matter.
So their face, the face of the
What
card
the
is
heck?
1/1 because it's copying another creature. It's going to take
Three
that
color
face,
deck
but
getting a
it's
4
also
out of a
copying
Faber
effect,
over.
so they're going to be 4/4s.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Got a pretty good spread of.
So I guess it's time to
creatures there.
move to attacking.
Oh,
Zinnia is not plus anything, but I guess I will just send. Ken, you can't block flying at the moment, right?
Nope.
Then I will send 3 at you, one
Nobody
of which is
can.
commander.
I don't think.
Okay.
No. Oh, you got all vigilant stuff. That's pretty good. No, well, I don't have flying. None of us have flying.
And before I move to my end step, Chris, you attacked me once, right?
Yeah.
Once.
No, has anybody
Twice.
attacked me with commander? Why does this say 18?
No, you bumped it when you grabbed your tokens.
Okay.
gotta bump it.
Just wanted to make sure that's right.
Yeah, you're not near death or anything.
All right, Ken, edit all that out. And okay, Chris, go ahead.
Wait, how far back do we go? I draw my card for turn.
I'm on top of it.
Okay, I'll play Exotic Orchard as my land for turn, and 1 mana of a color that a land an opponent controls could produce, including green.
I was gonna say forest.
Yeah. It's also a forest. Hooray.
I like the new art for that.
Yeah, it's very nice and woodlandy. Definitely like fantastical woodland. Alright,
Bridge to Terabithia-esque. I don't know. I was trying to go along with.
All I can say is the first time I saw this set,
I'm sorry. There's no time.
Secret of Nim,
That's what.
yeah.
because they revealed the mouse.
What
and
did I
was
say?
like, Secret of Nim. I'm like,
Yeah, you said where's the Terabithia?
Oh, yeah.
Red Walls, another like high fantasy animal kingdom.
Root.
Yeah, root.
Secret of Nim.
It's a good movie.
That's already been suggested.
I was like, I don't know. I was paying attention.
Watership Down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's another one.
Yeah, there's some scary bunnies in this set.
Ratatouille.
Speaking of Ratatouille, I'm casting Communal Brewing. So I'm casting a card. Ken, would you like to draw a card?
Yes, please.
Cool, you
What
get
is
to
this?
draw.
Partners?
Thanks, friend.
Oh.
No, I'm just closest to his left.
All right, Dan, you heard it here first, man. We gotta team up.
What the heck?
He's only hugging Ken because he's closest.
Well, we're both left-handed. So. Left-handed.
I thought you
You
just
also
mirrored
keep
that
blowing
video.
his stuff up, so it's easy to funnel cards to him.
I don't like that BS answer.
Anyway, so Miss Bumbleflower gets the counter and has flying until end of turn.
Bumblebee tuna.
So Communal Brewing. When it enters the battlefield, any number of target opponents each draw a card. Put an ingredient counter on Communal Brewing, then put an ingredient counter on it for each card drawn this way.
Oh.
Whenever I cast a creature spell, that creature enters with an additional +1 with X additional +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of ingredient counters on Communal Brewing. So yes, I will have all 3 of my
Because you
target
benefit
opponents
from
draw
the
a card.
hug, so that's why you're doing it.
Yeah,
But it doesn't
Is
count
it
the
may
offspring, right?
or must?
No, it's he chooses.
Oh, so you. Alright. So we have no choice. We have to draw a card.
Yeah, any number of target opponents each draws a card. Put an ingredient counter on Communal Brewing, then put additional equal
3.
to yes, well 4.
3 being the number of the
It
counting.
does count the offspring.
Which offspring?
Or not the offspring. The one where you let me draw a card. Is that from your commander?
Yeah, my commander's trigger was separate.
Okay. Thought it had to do with it. Okay.
All right, so I played the Communal Brewing, and now I will play a creature spell.
Now we will commence.
I will commence the creaturing. I will
Creature
cast
brewing.
Psychosis Crawler.
Oh boy.
All right.
Should you have
how
done
many-
that backwards?
No, because it's bigger now, right?
Yeah, it's bigger. Dan, how many cards do you have in hand?
6.
6. Vince
5.
and Kim.
6.
Also 6.
Yes.
Yeah. Dan, since you're looking for lands, I'll let you have this card this time.
Oh, you're letting me draw.
Yes,
Okay.
you get to draw a card. I will
the least amount of cards in here.
give Bumbleflower another counter, and
least
since
I
it's the
drew a
second
card.
time this ability is resolved, I get to draw 2 cards.
Uh-oh.
What's Psychosis Crawler do again?
Psychosis Crawler. When its power and toughness are each equal to to the number of cards in my hand, which is currently 5. Whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life.
So we lose 2, right? So we,
No, this is happening while this is on the stack.
oh,
Okay.
gotcha. Yes, has to be a.
Okay, but it does enter with 4 +1/+1 counters thanks to the brewing, so it is a 9/9 right now.
Sure about that?
All right, and I am sure my commander has flying right now, and Dan does.
It's not trample though, right? I forget.
True, it's not trample.
No, the 9.
Oh, Psychosis Crawl. Yes, Psychosis Crawl does not have trample.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Did you say your commander flies?
Yes, my commander has flying until the end of turn.
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay. You could pretty much hit anybody
Yeah, I can hit anybody.
except Dan. Dan has.
No, I'm tapped out on flying.
No,
Oh wait, no, I have
these are
2
copies.
flyers. That's right.
Well, they're
He's
copies of
sitting
this.
here when it happens.
They're copies of that with flying.
Oh,
Except it's a bird in addition to its other types and has flying. So I have 2 4/4 flyers.
Mockingbird's a dumb card.
Goofy card. Just say it.
I liked it.
yeah, no, it is.
No,
I'm
it's a
sure,
good
I'm
card.
sure you would. All right, Vince, I'll attack you for 3, Commander.
All right. I am going to
God.
You know he has responses.
down
So I haven't given him any cards.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna tap the Grim Backwoods, sacrifice a creature, being a squirrel, and draw a card. How much damage am I taking?
3. Oh, this is the long
What, you
version.
thought I was doing something else?
Is this the long version of Taken 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do it on his end step, but I did it early just
Sounds
because.
familiar,
Oh,
Chris?
You won't give me cards? I draw my own.
Well, good for you. Go ahead, Ken.
Alrighty.
Oh, man.
I will untap and draw. First, I'll start off with a Stomping Ground. As it enters the battlefield, I may pay 2 life. If I don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. It shall enter the battlefield tapped.
Quiet.
I'm gonna pay a Forest, which is a forest in addition to its other types, and I will play a Soul Ring. I'll tap that Soul Ring to play a Lightning Greaves, and I will attach the Lightning Greaves to Bello.
Tapped.
Tapped, sorry, yeah. Oh, I can't play. Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh, what?
Oh, yeah, your soul ring
Yeah,
enters
take
the
back
tapped.
on that. So my Soul Ring enters tapped.
Oh yeah, my treasure should have been tapped, but not anymore.
Shoot. Okay.
But not anymore.
Well, since I have 2 enchantments, I can tap the Sanctum Weaver to still play the Lightning Greaves. Attach the Lightning Greaves to Bello.
Tapped.
Oh, you really
Tapped.
want to protect that thing.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a big part of my plan here that I'm not.
So what
It's
you're
almost
trying to
his fault.
say?
Yeah, if he loses his commander, he
That-
loses the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh?
If you die in your dream, you die in real life.
Dan's like, I haven't been paying attention. I didn't
Why
know
would
any
I-
of this stuff happened.
Why would his commander
It's not
dying?
not literally.
Right. He has a lot of non-creature.
His deck focuses, like his commander is a big focus of his.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna pay. No, I'm paying 3. I'm gonna play Cultivate. Sorry. Cultivate. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put 1 onto the battlefield tab. Put the other into your hand. Then scuffle.
Fancy.
Well, I'm gonna quickly go get a mountain that I'm gonna put on the battlefield tapped, and I'm going to put a mountain into my hand, revealing the mountain. And shoot, I just gotta.
What about the boulder?
I gotta sit tight because I'm kind of not in a spot where I want to be, so I'm gonna pass.
On tap.
Not
tap,
where I want to be.
Draw this card.
You wish you had more squirrel
Ah.
tokens.
Now that I'm
Oh, I got tokens. I got tokens.
I'm gonna play this Haunted Mire, Swamp Forest, but it does come into play tapped, so there's that.
Scary.
Yeah.
Did you play Scurry Oak in there? Because I'd be like, that's a great card.
I had it in my pile. Do I remember if it made it in the deck? No, I do not. I'm gonna play Primal Vigor. If 1 or more tokens would be created, twice that many will be created instead. If 1 or more 1/1 counters will be put on a creature, twice that many 1/1 counters will be put on it instead.
Wow. And that's symmetrical. Gutsy.
What?
Dan is also making tokens. I'm putting +1/+1 counters on things.
I got it.
Ken is doing stuff.
Ken is
Also here.
I showed up.
He keeps protecting that raccoon. He's gonna
I punched
F you
in.
up with that raccoon one of these days. You're gonna be like, dang it, I shouldn't have messed around with
I
it.
punched in at the time clock. I'm here.
I'll save this card. Man, I really do got nothing. Let's see, what do you guys got? A bunch of creatures still, and there's a big guy.
Chris has 2 large creatures. Well, 1 large creature.
Yeah, what is that, a 3/7?
Yes. This Bumbleflower is a 3/7.
Bumblebee Tuna's a 3/7,
Yep.
and
Psychosis Crawler's a 9/9.
Psychosis from the old WCW days is a 9/9. And Dan's got a 4/4 and a 4/4 and a 3/3 and a 3/4.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And his pesky
Not gonna
Spirit
attack Ken,
Cleric.
even though he keeps trying to get me to.
You have tokens. I mean,
I do. I'm trying to make more so it'll be
you
relevant.
can like
so
respond to your tokens before they die and draw cards.
yeah, no,
I can only block 2 things.
I'm going to. Can't do this yet because I haven't gotten any food or got anything out of my graveyard. So I will go to my end step. I will create a token of the copy of a token. If it's a squirrel, make 2. I will make it a squirrel, and those 2 will become 4 because of Primal Vigor.
So you get 8
So
tokens.
that'll be 8.
Pretty good.
8 1/1s.
8 1/1s. Yep, they small.
For now.
Yeah.
Yep, that was my end step. So go ahead, Dan.
All right, let's do things.
Okay. Show us what you got.
Boo! Not cool.
All right, I'm gonna start by playing Cascade Bluffs. Tap to add 1 colorless, or pay a red or a blue to get 2 blue, 2 red, or a red and a blue.
Or forest.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting that.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's start using some of them mana dorks that tap for 4.
That's crazy.
Seems good.
So good.
Then, all right, so the spell I'm casting costs 4, but I want to offspring it for 2. Sad Robot. Solemn Simulacrum. Artifact creature Golem. When it enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, put that card on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. When it dies, you may draw a card 2/2. It's an artifact that enters the battlefield tapped.
So
Does the copy.
But
Yeah.
So-
Does your class trigger first, since you made a token?
Yeah, whenever 1 or more tokens enter the you control enter, draw a card, triggers only once. So draw a card, then search for 2 lands.
do it.
Let's get, alright, there's a mountain.
Well, he's
and
pretty
a
light on
plain.
planes, yeah.
Not you.
Then,
Even though he's got a million mana to it.
By doing an ocular pat down.
before I get too much further, I'm gonna pay 1 to create a token that's a copy of token you control.
So you've upgraded to level 2.
So I've got another Sad Robot.
Yeah, he's on level 2.
However, it's a 1/1 Robot and a 1/1 Robot and a 2/2 Robot.
Has anyone ever custom arted
Let's get-
Sad Robot with Bender yet? Because I would actually buy that one.
I'm sure there's somebody out there.
Are there islands in here?
Yeah, you built the deck.
Well,
Oh, I
head on over to Moxfield. Let's find out.
We're not saying go to Marksfield, but do it.
The problem is when you start getting into 3 color, you start running out of basic lands.
Yeah, Chris went through that recently in a game.
It's a pretty good game.
Hey,
Check it out.
It was a pretty good game.
Alright, so I have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana left. Alright, let's tap that other flyer for 4.
Speaking of
Then-
popping off.
Dude, draw a mad card.
Oh, Dan,
One more.
do you want to be sad?
What?
You actually have more tokens than you
Why?
think because of Vince's primal vigor.
Oh
Affects everybody.
no! What?
That's a world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it affects everyone.
Oh, she's
My bad.
Get some more like.
Thank you for saying that because I.
Good God.
Yeah,
Time for
get back into this.
All right, let's untap this stuff and figure out how many sad robots I'm supposed to have.
It's
Yeah.
basically it says
2 more.
if
Yeah.
1 or more, then you
Time for some dice.
twice that
Yeah,
number.
time to flip that to a 4 sad robots.
Maybe we can deck them.
Damn. All right.
You know what?
I'm glad I noticed that
Yeah,
before we got even further into his.
Because I have them all in here, and that.
How long has that been there? Just this
Just
turn?
now.
Okay, good. I was like, oh shit, I missed all that stuff too. Do I even have enough? All right.
You're gonna benefit
There's a
from both of them.
mountain. All right. Here's another plains and an island for the 2 other sad robots.
Deck, Dan. Play more sad robots.
I'm gonna tap that for 4. I will use 3 of it for Duelist's Heritage. Whenever 1 or more creatures attack, I may have target attacking creature gain double strike until end of turn.
Wow. That's anybody.
Yeah.
Man, everyone's group hugging.
Let's see.
All right.
Who can block flying? Nobody still.
Chris?
No.
Oh, no, that was just one turn.
That was still end of turn. Yep.
Yeah, you can do as much as you like.
So I have 4 1/1s, which means Zinnia gets +4/+0,
What's the info? You got
which
4
makes
more.
him a 5/3, and then I can make him double strike. I will solve this the coward's way.
Don't you
be
do
quick.
it that
Just
way.
say so.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vince.
Wow.
You sure about that?
He's
Never.
He's been pretty reactive this game.
Yeah, he has. How much mana does he have open?
2. No, I don't remember. It's or, a lot of mana. He has a lot of mana. His commander makes a lot of mana.
Way to clean that up. 2. No, it's a punch. It's a punch.
Penny!
Will he pay 2 life?
You did roll that die,
Not
Dan.
take 16.
You did get the 6.
I did roll it.
Change your mind. Change your mind.
You see what happened to me, so go for it.
5 at Vince. Let's see what the response is.
So you're gonna double strike it?
5 double strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna pay 2 life and tap my Hazel. Tap X untap tokens I control to X. Add X mana and any combination of colors. I'm going to go ahead and tap. I'm gonna pay 3 of that for Putrefy to destroy that creature that attacked me.
Sacrifice. Indestructible.
Oh yeah, there's that. And the other one was to tap this to draw a card. And I will do
Just
that.
sacrifice a creature.
Yes. Okay. One of these bungles. Yeah, I guess it's not really worth it. How much is it?
10. Commander.
Boy.
Wow.
And that's this one, I think.
Yep.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Well, at least the spirit's gone. You guys are welcome.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Vince.
Anything at the end for having counters or creatures? Or
I don't think there's any triggers off of that.
Just checking.
I'm just,
I wasn't sure.
I only have 2 untapped creatures, so you guys are gonna be coming at me. I don't know.
If I can get something going, we'll see.
It's,
All set there, Dan?
yeah, I think so.
Okie dokie.
Pinocchio.
Artichoke.
Come on, Chris. I need you, man.
I'm trying to do things. I think I will. No one will like it. Even you, Vince.
So, not group hug.
Oh,
If it's a board wipe, I'm okay with it.
I will say I am happy you managed to clear out that selfless spirit of his.
There you go.
So, alright. I'll play Sunbelt Petal Grove.
Oh my god!
there it is. The play of the game.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
I thought it was a layup.
you would be.
Arcane Singing.
Yeah, wow,
big play.
I am so unhappy of this.
And just play tap. Unless I control a 4-star planes, of which I control many. Thanks, Ken. Welcome. Yeah, how much damage can I do to Dan? That's the fun question.
0 would be nice.
I'm running out of fuel. Last one I used didn't even work.
I mean, something.
I will cast Suppression Ray. Casting a spell, I'll put a +1/+1 counter on the Psychosis
2 of 'em.
Crawler. Oh yeah, I get 2. Wow. Thanks, Vince.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, let's make the Psychosis Crawler really big. Well, and it has flying. Ken, would you like to draw a card?
Flying?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
You're welcome. Alright, tap all creatures target player controls. I may pay X energy, then choose up to X creatures tapped this way, put a stun counter on each of them. I don't have any energy, but I will tap all of Dan's creatures.
You can't block flying anyways.
All 2 of them.
I want to hit him with everything.
Oh, all right. Leave Chris alone on your next turn, Ken. Don't attack him with anything. He's doing good things here.
All right, so Dan, I will attack you for
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do anything.
A lot.
10, 13, 16 total.
Which one's the largest?
The Psychosis Crawler. It is a 10-10.
Attackers have been declared.
Yep. Oh, and when I draw a card, each opponent loses a life. That was should have happened at the start of the turn.
Boop. I'm not losing.
Oh.
What you got, Dan?
Well,
Something red and itchy. I need
first I'm going to give him double strike. Then I'm going to rapid hybridization.
Oh, okay.
That was mean. Well, now it's a
Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's controller creates a 3/3 frog lizard creature token. However, because it's a 3/3 and he's putting it on the battlefield, I think it might get 4 1/1 counters on it and be a 7/7
No, whenever I
frog
cast
lizard.
the creature spell.
Oh, okay.
It's only a
But
cast
it's not. At least it's
trigger.
not attacking.
Yeah, he
you
has
for
the
6.
He has the frizzard.
That was the point. The attackers have been declared. You can't add it.
Right.
It's like,
It just would be funny if he was like, I attack you with this 3, which is now 6.
that's why I was like, you finished declaring attackers, right?
All right, well, fine.
So
then.
what did I take?
said, well,
Six.
fine
Six. All right.
Dang, only 6?
Yep, only 6, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I'm open until we get back to me. So
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Vince. I do get 2 frizzards.
You're welcome. See?
Oh,
See?
they're gonna go bye-bye now, unfortunately. I'm gonna
Right.
cast the adventure part of Realm Cloak Giant. Cast off. Destroy all non-giant creatures. So, I do trigger Miss Bumbleflower. Ken, you get to draw another card.
what is this?
I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Manglehorn this time.
So 2.
Thanks.
2 and 1 counters.
And this is the second time this is resolved. I get to draw 2.
So we take 2?
No.
No, Psychosis
I
Realm is
know.
gone. Alright, and now the cast off resolves destroy all non-giant creatures.
Flawless maneuver.
You son of a gun.
Wow. Dude, you talking about me having all the freaking responses.
That's in my opening hand.
Wow.
So your stuff is safe.
If I control a commander, I may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Well, now we can't
Thank you,
attack
Chris.
him. Thanks a lot, Chris. We were going to try to attack him and help out for you, but no, we need to kill all my stuff.
I was more worried about getting rid of his stuff, but
I understand.
I really appreciated the
Wow.
1/1 counter on Manglehorn.
I thought I was gonna get it back.
You got 2 on 1
It's a shield
counters on it.
counter, right?
Well, you would destroy it, you know, and
Did he put 2 on 1
the
counters on
shield
it?
counter would be. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the shield counter would be gone, then I would get it back.
Well, you didn't deal damage. It said destroy the creature.
No,
you have
well-
to deal damage to remove the counter.
No,
the shield counter.
If it would
If
be
it
dealt
dies.
damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from
okay.
it.
Did you
So that
put
would've
2
been-
counters on it?
Yes.
Okay.
2 counters on Manglehorn?
Yep. Yeah, because I was targeting it to
Yay.
get 1, and it doubles because of the Primal Vigor.
Yeah, he's a 5.
You should have let that happen. You'd have drew a ton of cards for all your robots.
Yeah.
And then our artifacts wouldn't have came into play tapped anymore.
Go ahead, Ken.
Pass. Go ahead, Vince. Pass. Go and tap all your stuff and attack Chris.
Draw. Play a mountain. Oh, I'll untap my lightning greens.
I don't hear that often.
No, I'm going to Chaos Warp the Manglehorn.
Oh.
Oh.
So that goes into Chris's deck,
What's it
and
say?
Chris gets the thing out
The
of it.
owner of target permanent shuffles it into
Yeah.
their library,
Yeah.
reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they may put it onto the battlefield.
Chris will reap the benefit of this.
There was no copy of Manglehorn, right?
Correct.
No.
Perfect. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will play Rolling Hamsphere. It's an artifact vehicle. Rolling Hamsphere gets +1/+1 for each hamster you control. Whenever Rolling Hamsphere attacks, create 3 1/1 red hamster creature tokens. When it deals X tokens, then it deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of hamsters you control.
Hey,
A lot of
Dan.
hamsters.
I don't think I'm
Decide
going to do hamster
destiny,
style
Ken.
anymore.
All right.
Well, I didn't want this to come into play
Hey,
tapped.
I get a Temple of Enlightenment. Thank you.
It has
Nice.
the summonings of sickness,
And you get to scry.
and that's all my mana.
You don't need land?
Pass.
All right.
I drew 2 cards last turn. What do you think I drew?
It's a joke.
Draw this
I
card.
think I drew as a
This would be awesome if I still had squirrels on the battlefield. I'll play this
Occupational hazard.
Path of Ancestry tapped, but it adds a mana of any color, my commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature that shows a creature type, I get to scry 1. Oh, what am I gonna do now? Hazel is back. Are you gonna do anything? I don't know.
Well, luckily it has summoning sickness, so you can't respond. That's how
I mean, luckily.
Well, if we do something to it, you can't go,
Unfortunate.
well, I'll tap it. And it's like, no, you can't.
Watch me.
Oh, okay.
Play Skull Clamp, because after all your squirrels are dead, it kind of comes in handy.
Just in case.
Pretty sweet.
Great.
I will, however, move to my end step and create a second treasure token, because I can do that.
Nice.
With
Is
my
it- Is it
Yeah.
a third?
And at the beginning of your end step, create a token that's a copy of target token I control. If that token is squirrel, create 2 of them. Oh yeah, because of primal.
Yeah. Yeah, Primal
That's
Rigor
why
says
I
any
get 2,
token,
not
right?
because of that. Because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, any token. Cool. Correct, sir.
You're welcome.
Now that I have 3 treasures, I'm going to. No, that was my end step code.
Alright. So this may take me a minute because I'm going to have to math.
Oh boy.
So let's start by playing Mystic Monastery, tapped, which I can tap for a blue, a red, or a white.
Them just kind of.
Part 2, Hanged Executioner. Flying. When Hanged Executioner enters, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. So I create 2, but then I also created a copy of Hanged Executioner, so I get 4.
But you get a copy of that copy
Huh?
Like that.
because it's a token.
You're right.
And then you get more tokens.
Yep.
So I have 4, yeah? 4? We agree with 4?
You have more than that because
Wait.
any of your copies are doubled. So when you copied it, you got another
Oh,
one
shit.
of these. So you have another one of these and 2 more of those.
So you have
6.
6 spirits and
Math.
2.
Me math.
Why is this benefiting the wrong person?
Alright.
Why couldn't I draw Parallel Lives or Doubling Season instead of you?
I'm surprised you ran that out.
I am too.
Me too.
No, I just because it was going to benefit me. I
Oh,
was
damn,
I
did
was
you-
going to be really.
Did this affect anything?
Not
I
yet.
was going to be making a lot of squirrels there, Chris.
Well, you did draw. Or,
Oh, I do. I draw a card. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's tap this for another 3. Tap that for 4. And move this to level 3. Creature tokens I control get +2/+2.
Oh my god.
Finally, last part. Tap 8
That's this many.
for Legion Loyalty. Creatures I control have Myriad.
Oh my Jesus.
You just played that in your.
Here's the good news.
Deck.
All the stuff you just brought out.
Yeah.
Doesn't have
this
haste.
stuff doesn't have haste.
oh, that's good. That's good, Ben.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, now let's do some
Not for
more
you.
mathing.
No, he can.
Not good for you
Because
either.
he's just going to go at one person and then just send the rest to us, and the only thing that's not going to copy is his command.
And he can't
Alright.
block, so we're just gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zinnia is
Oh, we go get it.
plus X plus 0, where X is the number of creatures I control with base power 1. So I have 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13 for Zinnia.
Oh, fudge.
My.
That's all
God.
he needs to kill me. And even if he sends it at someone else, it's got Myriad. Oh no, wait,
No,
it's
it doesn't.
legendary. It'll
Legendary.
fizzle. Yeah, attack someone else with that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do it
Are you saying you could take out 2 people in this?
easily.
I think you can.
Easily. Nobody can block. I mean, I have
So,
that.
well, the question is who do I have to send Zinnia at?
Vince can't defend
Well,
flying. You would kill.
Nobody can defend flying. Stop saying Vince can't. Nobody can.
You actually have a creature. I have no creature. He has.
Yeah, no, I get it. But Zinnia flies.
It's just a vehicle.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Who do you feel is the biggest threat? Who are you gonna take out? Because you could one-shot one person, and then you could just swing out and kill either. Or, no,
I don't even think he has to attack Vince with his commander because Vince is dead on board to the Myriad tokens anyway.
All right, here's how I'm going to do it.
right. Not even the commander damage.
swing for the fence.
Swing
Is that
everything.
didn't this just come out?
Yeah, that came out.
I'm sorry, not him. Swing everything at Chris.
Yep.
give double strike to one of the 3/4 myriads that's attacking Ken.
Hang on. I think you have to do it at the start.
Yeah.
Where creatures attack. Oh wait, that's attack. This is whenever creature mirror attack.
I think it's declare attackers. Myriad happens.
Yeah, you get
declare
this,
which attacking trigger is which attacking creature is getting double strike.
Yes.
So I'm giving the double strike to one of the 2 tokens of Shield Broker that's going after Ken.
Yep.
And that is damage enough for.
What's the total? I just want to know.
All right, so
Oh, wait.
12, 13, 14,
First
15, 16, 17 times 2 is 34. Plus an additional 3 is 37 at Ken.
Yep.
Chris, I would get, obviously.
Yep.
And Vince gets 34, which the largest is a 3/4.
Get the fog
Except we take nothing because of Obscuring Haze.
Yeah, you're terrible. All right.
Oh my god!
Yeah, prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your
Oh
opponents
my
control.
god! I at least have one turn to.
Don't get me wrong, we're still gonna die next turn because we don't have any creatures to attack him with.
Oh my!
If we had creatures to attack him with, we could do some damage.
Thank you.
But no!
Yeah,
you're welcome.
I believe you get to empty your deck of basics though, because of all the copies of Solemn Simulacrum you just made.
All right, so just to be clear, I had 4. I made.
If we don't pull a board away, we're dead next turn, regardless. Literally. It only saved us one turn.
Come on, Chris.
8,
Let me drop
16 copies, so a max of 16
Yeah.
basics.
I'm pretty sure you just empty your deck of basics.
Yeah, but I just wanted to be sure. 16 basics, of which I probably only have 4. 1, 2,
Now the myriads.
They go away at the end of the turn.
3. Do I draw cards off of that?
No, they exile.
Okay, that's what I'm just double checking. So I was like, oh my god!
Yep, you create a token that's a copy of that creature that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Exile the tokens at end of combat.
No card draw.
You don't feel like blocking them? 5.
I don't. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna do 30 damage before your next turn before we die anyway.
Thank you.
Team up.
What?
I'm so mad.
Either team up or die. Dude, I think you
never
still
get
got
the win.
this. You pretty much still have this, I think.
Somebody's gonna board wipe.
I hope so.
I'm gonna go home.
I really hope there's a board wipe. Because if there is no board wipe, we die. Flat
All right.
out, period.
I got
Thank you, Shearing Haze.
5 basic lands, that's all I got there.
That's a kiss the card.
I got to use my pretty full art.
Well, now I
Flux
really
maneuver.
have
That was
expended
nice.
all of my. You guys seen it all. I got nothing left, okay?
Alright, all set there, Dan?
Yeah. Why do you always have answers? Always.
Stop targeting me and you'll learn.
You never don't have answers.
Kill Vince indirectly.
If you would attack them and there was no myriad, if you wouldn't attack.
That's great.
Alright, draw for turn. Amazing. Awesome. This is not the card I need right now.
Damn it! It's not what I wanted to hear.
Play a plane.
Get some of those cards, Chris.
I'm playing
you got
white.
some of them cards?
Come on, man. I know you got something, man. I'll steer command for a
Oh, yeah, that's
while.
it.
Wrap it
Commander.
up.
Doesn't matter.
I can play my commander again. Jeez.
What's that gonna
And she'll be huge.
do? Yeah, what's it gonna do?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
No, you just want
Huge tracks of land.
Okay, well, there's no way for me to draw into an answer, but at least if I get my commander out, I can help you two draw for answers.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah, whatever you think
yeah.
you need to do to help the table not die next
Oh,
time.
man, I just want to make some hamsters.
Alright, I'll recast Miss Bumbleflower.
I don't think you're gonna do hamster style anymore.
Alright.
Okay, poor hamster style. Alright, she gets to enter with 8 +1/+1 counters. Thanks, Vince.
Gross.
I think. Or wait.
Yeah, gross. Wow.
That creature enters with additional +X. Actually, ooh. What is it? What is the wording on the +1/+1 counter
If
thing?
one or more 1/1 counters will be put on a creature, twice that many 1/1 counters instead. So it does double.
I don't know if it works though, because it's enters with, not it's not being put on the creature while it's on the field.
I see what
Yeah,
Rules break.
it says if one or more would be put on. So if it enters with, that is different. You are correct.
Let's take a rules break, gentlemen. Really?
Yeah.
Yes, Primal Vigor affects permanents that enter the battlefield with a certain number of counters.
Oh, okay. So you're.
Yeah, so
Okay.
actually could have done this differently. That's okay. So, alright, so Bumbleflower will
Do
enter.
you need to take easy backseat?
No, it's fine. So
You just have to swallow a couple
she
of
gets
dice.
8.
We play rough on this channel.
Yummy. Alright, I will cast Conclave Mentor as my first spell with this Bumbleflower out.
And that does.
If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a creature you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on that
Creature.
that many +1/+1/+1 counters are put on that creature instead.
So it
and
could have been a 9.
when it yeah, but I needed this because this was the only other spell I could cast, so I could give somebody a draw.
I'll take it.
No, absolutely not.
No, arch enemy.
Can draw a card.
Okay.
Better draw a board wipe.
Yeah, so it'll enter with
Could be.
8, and then I'll give the counter to it. So we'll go up to 10. That way, in case it does die, it's like I get a nice life cushion, as it were. That's all I have. So go ahead, Ken.
All right. It's untap.
It's all up to you.
Draw. I'm gonna pay 5 to recast Bello. And Bello's gonna enter the battlefield. Nothing's gonna really happen, but I will attach the Lightning Greaves to Bello. Alright, I'm gonna pay 5. And I'm going to play Unnatural Growth. At the beginning of combat on your turn, at the beginning of combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until the end of turn. Because of my commander, they're 4/4s. They're both 4/4s.
Oh.
So
But that just came up, but that can attack.
they're indestructible and have haste.
Oh. So you got basically 2 8/8s.
Yes. And whenever rolling Hamsphere attacks, create 3 hamsters. 6 hamsters. So
Did they attack too?
they no.
The
They don't.
hamsters are just passively hanging out.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I at least have something to defend. But
That's
I
pretty
will swing at Dan. But what's going to happen is I'm going to create 6 hamsters. Whenever rolling Hamsphere attacks, create 3 1/1 red hamster creature tokens. Then it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of hamsters you control.
Oh.
So I have 6 hamsters that were created. So I get to do 6 damage to something Dan controls.
Including him?
Damage to any target where X. I could just do Dan.
Yeah, because you're going to hit him for 16, so might as well do a full 30.
6. Oh, and rolling hamster gets +1/+1 for each hamster you control. So not only is it a 4/4, it's a 10/10.
Well, did it get pumped by the primal growth?
Yeah. So it's a
At
20.
the start of combat?
Yeah.
Wait, how big is it?
At the beginning of combat, double the power and toughness of each creature control until end of turn. Okay, so their attacking is 8/8.
Right.
But this gets +1/+1 for each hamster you
Yeah,
control.
so it's
a 4/4 at its base.
But it's 8/8 because of this at the start of combat. Now it's
Okay.
becoming a 14/14.
14,
Yeah.
14 and 8 is what?
22 damage at Dan.
Plus 6? Or
Well, the 6 I'm just going to do to his face.
that's what I'm saying.
6 damage to Dan's face.
Alright,
And then how much
so I
is the
can't
rest?
stop that.
18. Problem is they're not trample.
Yeah.
And they're on the ground. I'm just going to throw 2 spirits in front of them.
Well, it's 2 less spheres, but darn it, he's got that stupid myriad thing. And there isn't any. I'm out of mana.
I forgot about the spirits. I forgot he wasn't all tapped out.
Well, I did what I could do.
No, that's
Did
better than
no
anything I could
damage.
do. I got nothing.
It didn't damage. Well, wait. No.
damage to my
These would have
face.
to damage his face.
I had to
get that
sacrifice
draw.
2 spirits,
That's
which
a
made Zinnia
separate
smaller.
thing. But I have 6 blockers, so that's something. That's all I can do. Go ahead.
Boy, that's one thing.
You can do it,
we've
Vince.
got.
Is leaving.
No.
Now you can do his thing and get maybe draw more cards to try to figure out what you're.
You should pass.
I don't have anything to put it on.
Yeah, you should just
You
pass.
can't, don't you create? Oh, it's at the beginning of
No,
that stuff.
it's make a copy of what I already have.
Too bad you don't have cards that are like create 2 squirrel
I
types.
do, just not in my hand.
Oh,
You should probably pass.
I was hoping to pull a blasphemous act up. Yeah, I was already.
I'll pay 3 Maelstrom Pulse, destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that, which is why I was going to do the spirits, but it makes sense to hit the Legion loyalty.
Aw.
Okay.
Still can't do
I don't
it.
think I can win now.
You might. You probably will.
Not on this turn.
Well, there's no immediate GG shake my hand moment, so.
It almost was.
Yeah.
Vince saved our necks.
I'm going to play Curious Forager. When Curious Forager enters, I may forage. When I do, return target permanent card. Balls. I was hoping to get the Obscuring Haze back. Permanent card from the graveyard to my hand. To forage, I exile 3 cards from my graveyard. Baronmoor, Arcane Signet, and Bootcaster thing. What permanent card will I take back? Because none of this is relevant. I guess I'll take the Bone Cash Overseer.
I have a feeling that's what you're going to get.
Pay 1 for that. I get to scry 1 because I passed interest rate. No, that goes on the bottom. Even though I might not make it to my next turn.
Ooh, I saw.
Definitely wasn't gonna help.
I can see that.
I'm gonna pay 1 to attach the Skull Clamp to the Overseer so it dies. Because it's a 1/1.
Yep. Cards.
So I will draw 2 cards.
Pretty good.
1, 2. Come on.
That good, huh?
I mean, it's stuff, but
You got some treasure.
Yeah, you do.
I know I can cast more things, but nothing that'll help. I will just go ahead to my end step and make 2 more treasures, so that'll go up to 5. Because of Primal Vigor from my commander. That's it for me.
Double trigger.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Alright, Dan gets
Ran
untap.
out of gas.
Like, what, 16 mana, Dan?
I didn't even count. Preston the Vanisher. Oh wait, I don't want to pay for a double. There's no reason to make a token of him. It's legendary. That would have been dumb. Alright. 4 for Preston the Vanisher. Legendary creature, Rabbit Wizard. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't cast, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 0/1 white illusion. Pay 2, sacrifice 5 illusions, exile target non-land permanent. He is a 2/5.
Use your illusion.
Alright.
What would have been there, Donald? Just making all those birds.
Donald Duck?
Vince played Donald on another episode.
Oh.
Angel of the Ruins with Offspring. Flying. When Angel of the Ruins enters, exile up to 2 artifacts and/or enchantments. So,
no.
So you get 2 tokens of that.
Yep.
yeah, but one of them's a 0/1. One of them's a 1/1. So, anyways, let's start exiling some artifacts. Exile up to 2 target artifacts or enchantments. Chris, you only have 1 enchantment that I see and no
Yep.
artifacts. So 1. Let's see. Ken,
What?
is your vehicle? No, it's not a. Yeah, it's a vehicle.
Yeah.
2. 3.
How many do you get to do?
6 total.
That's pretty much everything on the
4.
board.
5. 6.
See, you lucked out.
You didn't see my soul ring.
Yeah, you...
It's all right.
He'll get it next time.
So,
This deck is oppressive.
all right. So this, and this have summoning sickness. I haven't played a land for turn, so here's Castle Ardenvale. Castle Ardenvale enters taps unless you control a plane, which I do. Tap to add a plane, or pay 2 and 2 planes, tap to create a 1/1 white human creature token.
Hey, it's a forest.
Tap to create a 1/1 white human creature token.
2.
Two white creature tokens.
2 of them. I'll stick them over here, because...
That's crazy.
Keep it in your pile that just entered the battlefield.
Yeah, so hopefully won't confuse myself too much.
Are those? Is that pile tapped?
Yeah, that pile's
Oh.
tapped.
Yeah,
Land,
he's
Sorry.
tapped all of his lands, yes.
Great. It's funny.
All right. I think I've got my answers. Send that there. And
Want to see proof?
there. All right.
Break out the abacus.
Yeah, just show your work.
Here's what's attacking. Zinnia with double strike at Chris.
Yeah.
These four. This is a 5/5, 5/5, 1/1, and 3/3/3s. So 9 and 10 is 19, 20, flying at Vince. For Ken, I have a 1/1 spirit that flies, but that's actually a 3. So, and then I have 2 other copies of Hanged Executioner, so that's also 3. So that's 9 in the air at Ken, plus an additional
Aren't those solemns?
2. These are all golems, sad robots at 3/3s because there were 1/1s, but they're on the ground. So this column's on the ground at Ken. So 4 3/3s, a 2/2, and a 3/4.
Alright, I'm going to sacrifice a treasure for green
17 at you.
Uh-oh.
and do nothing with it. I got nothing. I wish I did, guys. Sorry. I used it all up.
It was a good run.
I'm dead.
Thanks for the cards.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I helped as much as I could. Sorry, guys.
Well, let's figure out what Ken took exactly here.
So this is-
2,
He
can
3,
block.
so 9.
Ken
and
can
you said
block.
this is 17?
I believe so.
Ken
Yeah,
can-
yeah, but I want to tell him what
Oh,
the amount
right,
is
no.
because we've got to
Yeah.
take.
13, 14. Yeah. So yeah, this is 17.
So 9 unblockable in the air.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the other 6 that you 4, 5. Yeah, I'll block with my 6 1/1 hamsters.
Okay. And then, so none of my stuff there died.
Correct, because they're just 1/1s.
So I've got 2 1/1s, a 2/5, a 5/7, and 2 other 1/1s. Hanging around.
If I don't have an answer,
Do I have any triggers? I don't think so. Move to my end step. Go ahead, Ken.
oh boy. It's on tap.
4 more turns. You were
Draw. Great. That doesn't help right there.
This game could have been over 15 minutes ago.
But you jerks decided to. So I'm gonna
No,
go.
you had to fog it.
I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna
Would have did it
cast.
again.
I'm gonna cast Chimmel of the Inner Sun. Spells you control can't be countered. At the beginning of your end step, discover 5. Exile the top. Exile from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana value 5 or less. Cast it without paying its mana cost, or put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your in any random order. And then with the remaining 4 mana, I'm gonna play Guardian Project. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. Probably should have played that backwards because they come in and they're immediately creatures. So I could have drawn a card.
Oh.
With that.
Oh well, we only had 1 board away.
Doesn't matter. They're both 4/4s, and they're both going to 10.
4 4s. I will block one of the 4 4s with a 5/7. Let's block that guy.
Okay. It's indestructible.
Alright. The other 4 4 I will block with a 2/5.
Okay. And at the beginning of my end step, I get to discover 5.
Hail Mary.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hedron Archive. Yeah.
The mana rock.
The mana.
At the right time.
But it costs 4, so it's technically a creature.
Oh, cool.
You know, even though it taps for 2, it's technically a creature.
Let's go, blockers.
Okay.
That was end step.
That was end step.
Untap this mess.
Ready to take 75 to the face.
He just has to attack with his commander.
That's
He literally doesn't have to do anything more than
If
just.
I'd have got this, I wouldn't have been hit so hard all the time.
Draw.
These don't fly, so that's like my only hope.
play a plains. I swing with everything.
Well, tried my best.
Yay. Dan finally wins one again.
What do you mean, finally?
Yeah,
When's the last time I won one?
last time we played.
You gonna make me pull up the spreadsheet?
Yes, because I do not remember, ever.
Just because you don't remember it, I mean it didn't happen.
When we go to record the next game, I'm going to be like, why don't I ever win? In fact, I'm probably going to ping you first, and I'm going to say, that's for winning last game.
Put it in yourself. Put it in yourself.
Well, I have to say, this deck worked amazingly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mostly thanks to Vince's deck.
I mean, you're welcome. But had I known that your
appreciate it.
deck makes nothing but tokens, which I wasn't expecting, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I mean, you read the card, that's what it does.
If you
Make
had
tokens.
if you had a card,
Yeah,
or
but
something-
I thought, yeah.
if you had a like anointed procession or something like that.
I think it's in here.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think it's in here. I
You
don't
have to
know.
go on to.
I think I looked hard for it.
Moxfield and find out.
I don't
Check that
remember. I
out.
built this like a month
I
ago.
knew he made tokens, but I thought
Yeah,
he was
because we got late access to these decks.
You mean regular access?
Oh, regular access. Yes. Thanks, Wizards, for putting it
Yeah, we
out
got
on the
a
date that you said
pre-release
you would
week.
put
We
it
didn't
out.
have to wait till regular
Yeah,
release.
yeah, it's true.
Oh, look, I did have fancy Evolving Wild. Yeah, I don't have Anointed Possession in here. What am I thinking?
I don't know.
Alright.
You used mine.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
GG, guys. Good
Nice.
job upgrading the decks. Really.
Nice
I mean,
job.
some of us weren't able to get there. Me, I didn't get there. It's okay.
Yeah, but
Good job. Enjoyed the game, honestly. Dan, wow. Holy moly. You know, getting there with Jessica. I just, wow. Good job.
Tokens galore.
Torquins
Good job,
galore. Thank you
Torkins
for-
galore.
Torquins galore. Thank you for letting me draw cards, Chris. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ken. I was trying to help. I did my best.
ever let him draw. Even when we were in dire need of a board wipe and I was 4 cards from it, he wouldn't let me draw. If he would have let me draw during the game, I would have drawn it.
Hey, Ken was like blasphemous act or something. He's in red. I'm sure he had something.
It was in there. It just never got to it.
No, I literally looked. This was like 4 cards deep.
Next time. Next time, you'll be the one behind. I give all the
I'm
cards
not
to
playing
you.
this deck no more.
Yeah, never again.
Speaking of next time, if you guys like what you're seeing, please consider heading on over, donating to us, help us get the product and stuff that we need to keep on bringing you guys the best content we can possibly bring you. Also, the best way to help us out is to like and subscribe so you can keep
That's
seeing
yours
new
now.
content. So you guys can keep seeing new content as it comes out. We really appreciate it. Help us get to 500. We're trying. We're
Yeah, we're
growing.
so
We just
close.
need your help.
Yeah. Yeah, share with your friends. Share, spread the word. And after this game, why don't you check out some of our other games down below.
And if you like the decks upgrading, you like what you saw, head on down to our Mox Field, upgrade your own deck, or trade a deck out of here. Yep, whatever you want to do. But thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys on the next one. Dan gets it with Jessica.
Way to go, Dan.
Yep.